Welcome to Simple CFR, where we break down the complex world of the Code of Federal Regulations into easy-to-understand pieces. Navigating federal regulations can feel like wandering through a maze. Each regulation has a purpose, and we're here to uncover those purposes, making them relatable and applicable to your everyday life. Whether you're a student, a professional, or just curious about how regulations impact you, we simplify the jargon and clarify the concepts. Join us as we demystify the rules that govern everything from environmental protection to workplace safety, making compliance not just manageable, but also engaging. Check out our website for more resources.
Title I of the Code of Federal Regulations, often referred to as CFR Title I, serves as the foundation for understanding how federal regulations are structured and implemented. It's all about general provisions that set the stage for the regulatory landscape in the United States. Let's dive into the significance of this title. CFR Title I establishes essential definitions and principles that guide the creation and enforcement of federal regulations. It's crucial because it ensures consistency and clarity across various agencies and their rules. Without these general provisions, we'd be navigating a chaotic maze of regulations with no clear path. One of the key sections is the definitions. Here, terms are precisely defined to eliminate ambiguity. For instance, what does agency mean in the context of federal regulations? Title I clarifies that it refers to any authority of the United States that is not part of the legislative or judicial branches. This clarity is vital for anyone trying to understand who is responsible for what in the regulatory process. Next, we encounter statements of general policy. These statements provide insight into how agencies intend to interpret their regulations. They're not legally binding, but serve as guidance for both the agencies and the public. This is where we see the balance between regulatory authority and public interest. Agencies often issue these statements to communicate their priorities and the rationale behind their regulatory decisions. Regulatory flexibility is another important aspect of Title I. It recognizes that one-size-fits-all approaches may not be suitable for every situation. This section allows agencies to tailor their regulations to better fit the needs of different stakeholders, particularly small businesses. By promoting flexibility, Title I encourages innovation while still maintaining necessary oversight. Now, let's talk about rulemaking procedures. Title I outlines the steps that agencies must follow when creating new regulations. This includes public notice and comment periods, which are essential for transparency and public participation. By allowing citizens to weigh in on proposed rules, the government fosters a more democratic process. It's a way to ensure that the voices of those affected by regulations are heard and considered. In summary, Title I of the Code of Federal Regulations is more than just a collection of rules. It's a framework that supports the entire regulatory system. It provides definitions that clarify the language of regulation, outlines general policies that guide agency actions, promotes flexibility to accommodate diverse needs, and establishes procedures that ensure public involvement in the rulemaking process. Understanding these provisions is essential for anyone looking to navigate the complexities of federal regulations effectively.